Interlocks over her locks. Do I say crochet? I'm going to say interlocks, y'all. I grew up saying interlocks, so interlocks it is. Riari have hit her 2-year mark, y'all. 2 years locked in with us. I have noticed that when you get to your 2-year mark, our locks takes on the effect of what we think a lock should look like in our mind. It no longer gives that mini braid look as it does in the beginning of our journeys. I've also noticed that when we hit our 2-year mark, our locks have swelled to the size that they are going to be. And then we're just working on length from that point on, honey. I wanted to make sure that I give you guys the opportunity to dive into Riari head with me. She do not like being on camera. So you guys are going to get the back of her head and me talking per usual, okay? But you guys did get on Riari journey with me, with us, together. Hey! Riari is actually the first person who I start their journey with. Everybody else here who I may retie is people who was already on that journey, and then I just jumped on in for the ride. I do swear by this yarn needle. I get it from Walmart. They got it on Amazon. It's a pack of two for like $1.25. It's not expensive. You can go on my page and watch that video. I show you how to prep this tool to make it work for you. And it is the only thing that I use on me, the girls, and the few friends here who I do retie. I did transition me and the girls over to a 2-point rotation for a few different reasons. One of the reasons, honestly, when you're doing a 4-point rotation, sometimes you lose track of that rotation that you're in, especially if you're not paying attention and you're multitasking. Mom life, it be that way. That actually causes holes in your locks. You get what I'm saying? So I was able to decrease getting so many holes in our locks when I realized that I can do a 2-point rotation in the midst of me getting these reties done. And I do feel that the 2-point rotation allowed our hair to swell a little bit more because the 4-point is very tight, it's very uniform, and my hair stand. Briari's hair not too thick. It is getting thicker from when we first started her journey. But I felt that a 4-point was just a little too tight. I do believe a 4 is great to get started in. You know, to get that formation of a lock, your micro lock started. And then my opinion, I always switch over to a 2. We're 2 years in again. I made Riari wait the full year because I feel that when you jump into your new journey, you don't want to go into that journey hiding the process that you are stepping into. So I always make a commitment that that first year, no nothing in your hair. Rock your locks. Go through them stages. You're going to appreciate your journey so much more when you actually go through them phases. You start hitting 2 years. You want to cover up for a little while. Y'all know me. I put wigs on in the winter. I didn't start doing so until after I passed my first year. We already want to go with interlocks. Interlocks, yes, it is still a protective style on top of your locks, right? I highly suggest getting interlocks. You make sure that you get you a fresh retie first because y'all already know if we go beyond that 6 weeks max window of getting our retie, we are already jeopardizing our locks. You get what I'm saying? That new growth just can't sit that long. So why would you then French braid it or do whatever you're going to do to it, adding fake hair to it that's going to actually add weight to that new growth? I think it's best to go ahead and get you a fresh retie. It's tight. It's to that scalp. You do what you got to do. It's protective. You get what I'm saying? We already chose to do this butterfly twist fox lock. Again, protective style because in the midst of doing the interlocks, you're going underneath the French braid anyway. I've seen some people go in between the French braid as well. I do believe that's okay too. I think everybody do interlocks different. However you choose to do your interlocks, if you do locks on top of your locks, just make sure you get that retie first, honey. I wanted to make sure that I just jumped on here and I gave you guys the chance to just dive in Riari head with me, even if it was just for a moment, just to tell her happy 2 years. I'm going to be posting a video soon. Kalia has hit her 4-year mark. She don't really care for the interlock type of world, but we're going to dive in with her shortly. I hope you guys have enjoyed catching up with Riari as much as I did in the midst of spending this time with her, bonding in the midst of me just crowning her crown, honey. I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Did you give yourself your confirmations and your affirmations this morning? If you have not, go ahead and do that. Enjoy that ride with Ree, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.